Yo, what's happening? It's me again. Uh, man, kind of got a confession to make, man. It's like, man, I had all these like reoccurring bad events, man. It kind of just, I don't know, man. I had this moment, man, where I was just, my guard was totally down, man, and it revealed to me, man, how in bondage. I mean, I was completely. I mean, I'm still not out of this yet, but it's just it's just a lust for women. You know what I'm saying? I'll hear a girl's voice and my brain perks up. You know what I'm saying? A chick will make a certain movement and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like the wolf on the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I was just constantly, even if I wasn't thinking about it, man, it just popped in my brain. It still does this. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm not acting on it like I was because I prayed, man. Like I prayed. I don't know what I did. You know what I'm saying? This was after my aunt died. This was part of the one of the reasons that I was trying to disassociate. You know what I'm saying? And keep myself uh thinking about other things. Yeah, it's not just the aunt thing, but there's a bunch of things. I mean that were happening. It's a miracle right now. You know what I'm saying? As much as bad things that happen. I mean, on my birthday, I got fucking hit by a goddamn car. All right, yeah, right. Listen, I watched a truck like right here. I'm looking at you. A truck went look, and I looked, and it went bam right in my face. Okay, I survived without no blood. No, not even a drop of blood was spilled, and it messed me up for a minute, dude. This is this year. You know what I'm saying? And as my aunt was dying, you know what I'm saying? It was like these things just kept happening. And one day, man, I actually went deep into my recalled thoughts and I thought way back to the beginning. Where did even sexual sin even enter into my life? And I prayed against it. You know what I'm saying? And I asked God to take it away. And I swear to you right here where I sit. Look, right there, up in that corner. I was praying. The lights were off. And I seen listen, a red. It looked like a red snake, and it went like this, and it walked out the door. You know what I'm saying? And ever since, I haven't had no. Listen, no, like, look, yeah, do I still think things when I look at a chick and she's attractive? Do I not? Am I not compelled to think things? Of course, but I confront them. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. Cause listen, that demon, it might have walked out the door, but it's right there waiting to come back in. As long if I let it in, it'll come in and it'll even manifest worse than it was before. And it's pretty bad, I'll tell you, man. I've been there and probably done that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that proudly. I say that like ashamedfully. You know what I'm saying? Like really, I'm not lying. I'm not just trying to, uh, like a person that cuts themselves looking for attention. This ain't what I'm saying. Just trying to be honest between brethren. Even my sister might look at this and think down on me for this. You know what I'm saying? But that's understandable. I'm just trying to tell you though. Look, it was supernatural what I saw. I saw a red light, like a little snake, like a fiery flying serpent, like a little tiny one. Went and it flew away after I made this prayer. And that woke me up to the fact that, like, whoa, this is powerful. I've never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? I prayed my whole life. Yeah, have I seen miracles? A couple times. Like I said, I don't want to get into everything because if I say certain things, it'll be so outrageous and crazy sounding that you're not going to believe it and it'll only discourage you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. So I'll just tell you, I'll take it. Look, I put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? That look, yeah, I have this problem. It's like I said, it's not solved. It's not, well, hey, I'm combating it with the help of God. Because I didn't pray to myself. I didn't make a vow to myself. No, spoke, I spoke out. So, and then it happened. But like I said, listen, I'm not out of it, man. Every day, man, I'm like under constant attack. If I don't keep myself busy doing something decent, I will gravitate back towards wrong things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm totally out the dark of things that are bad habits I picked up in Babylon. It's all I know is Babylon, Egypt. It's all I know is Rome. All I know is Greece. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I got the Bible, but I'm saying, listen, all I was taught my whole life were those things. So look, it's a very hard battle here. You know what I'm saying? Such a hard battle. Plus, I've done so many things. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the devil gets you, man. He tricks you into thinking that, it's already decided, man. It's over. Just look, you're done, man. You might as well give up. You know what I'm saying? He got you. Or if you say, man, or if he says, no, I'm not real. I'm just a guy, man. I'm a figment of your imagination. He's got you again. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you can't admit the devil's real, well, how, you know what I'm saying? If God said the devil's real, then how do you believe in, if you don't believe in God, man, well, then, or if you don't believe in the devil, it's hard to believe in God because God says, no, you don't believe in God if you don't believe in the devil. And these testimonies says that we have the power and authority in Jesus Christ to cast out demons. Or not demons, but yeah, demons, spirits, devils that afflict us. And I have been afflicted my whole life. I promise you this. You know what I'm saying? With with nasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't have to call no one out personally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say no names, but I mean, you know where these influences come from. You know what I'm saying? You probably had HBO and Cinemax. You know what I'm saying, as a kid, or you had a friend that stole one of his mom's, dad's tapes. You know what I'm saying? Look, and these things were implanted in our minds, and it's like then you have these expectations that this is normal. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I've indulged in those types of things and behaviors, and even worse behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And uh, but me being this flaw individual, this character flaw. Listen, but listen, I'm telling you, look up there. Listen. I swear. Well, the Bible says you shouldn't swear, so I'm not. I'll take that back. But I'm just saying, listen, trust me, man. I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to deceive you. I'm not trying to pump you up for a downfall. I'm trying to just listen, tell you honestly. This is things I struggle with even now. But listen, God did push something out of me, and it's given me a certain leeway to combat it. But when before I was just totally, it's like in the Bible it talks about Elijah was a. It said that Elijah was a man like you, and he was subject to likewise passions as you are. You know what I'm saying? But yet, though he prayed diligently, it didn't rain for 3 years. But then when he prayed again, it rained for 3 years. I mean, listen, I might be off on some points there, but I'm just saying to you, it's like the Bible even says it. It's look, you got Samson. You know what I'm saying? He kind of went to the lust zone. You know what I'm saying? David went into the not only the lust zone but a murdering lustful man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is common. All of us men and women. Women have similar temptation. You know what I'm saying? It just like I listen. What's to say? I don't know how women look at me. You know what I'm saying? What if the same way? Like, listen, I could be sitting here with my eyes closed. I'd be half asleep, and I hear a voice, man, of a chick, and look, I'll wake up out of my sleep, and I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's that deeply ingrained. You know what I'm saying? And plus, hey, being old as I am without having a wife probably helps contribute to these types of things. But if I had a wife, would I be so busy working and just doing the regular 9 to 5, man, that I wouldn't know what I'm telling you right now? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Who am I to spit at God, man, when he might have uh masterfully set these things up to happen at some point? Not that, you know what I'm saying, there's no gun to my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, look, God ain't got no gun to my head. I promise you that. Right now, if I want to take this cigarette and I wanted to walk up to another person's house while they're sleeping and go, psst, I don't, in their face, I don't think God would stop me, though he could. But in order to prove his free will, he would allow me to do that. But then I would be punished for that later for doing so and tempting him to that extreme. I just had to use that as a reference. I even feel bad about even saying that. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious I take it. It's like, I understand why people get so. If you're into an ideology or some other religion, and I say anything that's the truth, and it smashes your paradigm a little bit, I don't blame you for getting mad. I mean, to an extent, because if you really believe in that, that's your idol, that's your God. And when I speak about mine, it should be offensive to you, because I am speaking against your ideology, your idol. You know what I'm saying? And when you speak against, you can speak at whatever you want against me as a man. Okay? Go ahead. Listen, I'm probably guilty of more than whatever you know about